Hi, my name is Dinsley Ethan, and let's get into the video. Okay, I realized uploading a 1-minute video on YouTube showcasing the studio as the first video of the channel, it didn't cut it at all. And uploading a few hundred words flyer on Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp as a means to explain what the channel is all about, sort of it was not the right move, because I got a lot of questions. What's Share Your Hustle? What's it all about? So I'm going to take out this video this time to explain what is Share Your Hustle. Before we get into what is Share Your Hustle, let me talk about myself. So answer the question of this name of Duke, or the pseudonym, the origin. Over the course of my lifetime, I've always tried to live my life as a nobleman. When I gave my word, I honor it. I saw it. I'm a duke. And because of that singular premise, I try to be very cautious as I give my word. So everybody who knows me calls me Duke. Very few people, the 1% of the 1% of the 1%, still call me by my first name, Dean. Some people might call me Mr. Ethan, whichever way. But 9 out of 10 person calls me Duke, so Duke. Now, where they of Lagos, currently I live in Lagos. 90% of the footage that will be coming out from the studio will be done in parts of Lagos. The interviews, the overviews and reviews, most of it will be done, shot in different parts of Lagos. So it seemed like a good fit, Duke of Lagos. Now, this is not to say Share Your Hustle, it's not going to spread its tentacles and go places, not at all. But we'll always remember our origins, humble beginnings, Lagos. Therein lies why Duke of Lagos. So yeah, that's the name. Now, who's this Duke of Lagos? I'm a simple person. Over the course of my lifetime, I've always hated the words I don't know. I just didn't get it. Either it seemed too lame of an excuse. 90% of information can be found in the public domain. Google has made it so much easy. With a Google search, you can have information at your fingertips. It's not that difficult to lay hands on information, to answer questions, etc. So when people just come up with, you ask a question or a topic and they're like, I don't know, and they're not even willing to put in the work to do research to know anything about it, I find that disheartening. As sort, I try to know anything and everything, and that's me. I've taken quite a lot of professional courses for Council Ethical Hacker Certification with Keith Barker from CBT Nugget. That I've taken several other courses with the Great Courses Plus, Brilliant, and other platforms, Udemy. The last course I even did was on Skillshare. I took our time to watch NKBHD video, which was super enlightening, super helpful for everything from the editing to how to create scripting and all whatnot. It was super helpful because I want to do it and do it right, and no man is an author of knowledge, a fountain of information. I saw it. I tried to just take our time to study, take our time to research, so that I always know that I'm working with sufficient information. And if you're enjoying this video, don't hold back. Subscribe, turn on all notifications, like and share. Take out this time to give kudos and a thumbs up to the channels that have inspired me so much. Number one, my favorite YouTuber, Mr. Who's the Boss. I guess you can see the similarities between my setup and his. So there's something unique about the way he breaks down information and he talks about it. There are tons of other channels. For example, another one is Think Media. 9 out of 10 of the gear I'm using was videos I checked out on their YouTube account, and checked out their channel and other media on their podcast, and that was what I put together to get the equipment I'm using now. I have to give the kudos to them. Their information is super enlightening. If you ever want to know the ropes, to know how to get this YouTube journey started, check out their platforms, Think Media, and my favorite YouTuber, Mr. Who's the Boss. Yeah, you are the boss. No lie, hands down. So yeah, that's basically me Duke of Lagos. So the name, that's its origin. Now let's talk about Share Your Hustle. What is Share Your Hustle? Now, in the flyer, I try to make it clear that Share Your Hustle is a 3-part based channel. There are 3 aspects of Share Your Hustle. Every video, every content we create on this channel and release would fall under these 3 basic premises. Number 1, overview. Now, what is an overview? An overview is basically a general summary on a topic. So I could pick a topic and talk about it as a means to educate or enlighten. That's an overview video. The second aspect of Share Your Hustle is interview, talking to a person on their hustle. Example, let's say in this part of the world, other content creators out there, they do skits and all whatnot. For example, there's this Mr. Macaroni. Let me use him as a case study. Asking him the name macaroni, what's its origins, how did it come about, what is the disparity between the person we see on camera and the person he is in day-to-day life. Talking to him, trying to get to know him better. Him sharing his hustle. That's the second part, interviews. Now these interviews, we talk to different individuals from different walks of life, field of endeavor. It must not be specifically, you must be a content creator. We talk to anyone. If you have a hustle, we're willing to put a camera in front of you, and we're willing to hear your story, and we're willing to share on our platform and on your platform. That's it. That's interview, the second aspect of Share Your Hustle. And the third aspect of Share Your Hustle is review. Now, review is a part that is one has to tread carefully because it's like walking on landmines. I'll explain. Stay with me. Reviews videos are special. I would never, let's get this out from the get-go, I will never, Share Your Hustle will never do a sponsor review. If I wanted to talk about this Rubik's Cube as a review, it's not going to be sponsored, even though it was created by Arnold Rubik. It's not going to be sponsored by anyone, whether it's a company, a subsidiary that is selling it, or marketing. It can be sponsored. We'll have to get the gadget or whatever by ourselves, test it for a while, and then make a review. That is the aspect of review. Now, would I dabble into smartphone gadgets and all whatnot? This is the Infinix Note 10 Pro. It's a nice device. It's a pretty good mid-ranger. It has a pretty nice chipset, the Helio G95 processor. Really nice, really good. Now, would I take our time specifically to make tech reviews? Perhaps. Now, why I say perhaps is it's still debatable. Number 1, we have to consider that I live in Lagos and we have Visaya, and he does pretty well breaking down tech reviews, talking about it in its full depth and dimension. He's doing a good job with it. Now, when you remove Visaya from the plate, you still have Eric. Eric does a pretty good job on also tech reviews. When you move Eric, you also have Valor Reviews. Valor Reviews, I think they mimic Miss Techie. Yeah, they did that for a while. Okay, so we have Valor Reviews doing that also. And all these people explain these things in depth, in details. So why put myself in that niche? Perhaps. Now, when I say perhaps is, I could talk on smartphone gadgets, like, okay, it's been 6 months, let's look at the best smartphones that have come out, best value for money over the last 6 months. I could do that. Would we do that here? Perhaps. But when we look at tech and other reviews, I want to go into other depths and dimension of other fields. For example, electric cars. For now, in Lagos, there is only one company I know of that have electric cars. But I'm sure more will start coming, because that's something that would be wonderful, to have electric cars on the streets of Lagos. Yeah. So looking at electric cars, inverter ACs, inverter freezers, and others, we'll look into that. Those are majorly what our tech reviews will be on, but it does not mean we wouldn't cover smartphone gadgets, accessories, smartwatches, etc. We might cover things like that. But reviews, videos are special. They will always have to be taking extra time to dissect, so that at the end of the day, we give the best opinion we have. Now, do I have biases? Yes, I do. That's a fact. Everyone in this world has biases. Whoever tells you they don't is a liar. One would say deceiver and manipulator. whichever one you prefer. I have biases. I like black. There's never a day I'm not putting on a black shirt or trousers. I think it's based on the fact that in the color spectrum, it's a unique color. It's something of a primordial color. That's me. At the end of the day, would I give some biased views on a topic? Perhaps. But at the end of the day, it would still be centered around this product has been tested, it's been used, these are the perks, these are the weaknesses, so on and so forth. Share Your Hustle is a 3-part based channel. We do overviews, we do interviews, and last but not the least, we do reviews. These are the 3 aspects of Share Your Hustle. And if you found this video remotely interesting, enlightening, then feel free to show some love. Hit the subscribe button, turn on all notifications, like and share. With that said, thanks for watching. I'm Duke of Lagos. This is Share Your Hustle. Until we